Okay, hello everyone. Today is now technically Thursday, August 15th, 2024. I believe the Lord wants me to come on here and just share a few little tidbits with you to hopefully prompt you, motivate you, remind you that you do need to be preparing. So at the beginning of the month, on August 1st, the Lord had me post a prophetic message on here. And the very first sentence of the message said, August is your time to prepare, if I'm quoting that correctly. Something to that effect, okay? That's what the Lord said. He said, August is your time to prepare. And shortly after that, either the first, the second, or the third of the month, I think it was like the first or the second, he told me to get out $150 cash and to keep it on me for the rest of my days, to just keep $150 cash on me. He's never told me that before. Whenever I've asked him before if he wanted me to keep cash on me, he's told me no. Now he's telling me to keep $150 cash on me at all times. And he had me counsel someone and tell them to do the same privately. Well, the Lord's been telling me that, before the end of the month, he wants me to stock up on a bunch of stuff. Now, I'm still technically homeless myself. I've been predominantly homeless for over 3 years now. I'm staying at this Airbnb because I'm kind of stuck where I am for a reason I'm not going to get into right now. So I have to stay here until something is kind of resolved. But I can't fit too much in my car, so I can't stock up on too much. But here's what's interesting. The Lord told me to order 3 sets of replacement filters for my vacuum, which is in my storage unit. I don't even have that with me because I believe I'm going to be getting into some housing here in the next couple of months here, hopefully. And I just found that significant. That he's telling me to order that now, to get it now, 3 sets. Now think about how often you would replace the filters in your vacuum, okay? I have a Dyson vacuum that has like a HEPA filter and whatever, okay? Think about how often, it's not very often that you replace these kinds of things, and he told me to order 3, okay? To get 3, amongst some other things. He just had a video pop up that I shared on the community page going over if stuff starts happening and the power and utilities and whatever aren't functioning, this brief little video that I shared on the community page is talking about, how to use the toilet, human waste, right? So if you're able, if the toilet will flush by way of you just pouring some water in, then obviously that's what you're going to do. But if that's not the case, then they go over these quick instructions of, turn off the water valve, and then, you're going to put a garbage bag over the bowl, and they tell you that it's good to get what's called a urine hat, so that you can just kind of toss the urine outside and catch the feces in the bag. And they talk about different types of bags and whatever. And the Lord, I believe, is telling me to get myself one of these urine hats for the toilet for such a scenario. He's telling me to stock up on garbage bags for such a scenario. And then, of course, just your basic stuff, some non-perishable food and whatnot. Oh, and that's the other thing he told me to get. So I shared recently on here how he told me eventually, once I'm settled into a home, to stock up on some charcoal. But he just also told me, I guess yesterday, technically, that he wants me to get a meat thermometer. He brought me to a particular video, and they had a list of all this stuff of what you would need when the power goes out. And God told me, go take a look at that list. And what he highlighted to me was a meat thermometer. And that was a prep I don't have. So just sharing some quick little tidbits here that I find significant. So again, we've been in the sorrows, is what I believe God has told me. I believe that the Great Tribulation, also known as the approximate last 3.5 years, will commence next year, Passover 2025. We're not that far out. And I'm just noticing that there seems to be like a resurgence of videos coming out now recently over the last, I don't know, month or two, particularly the last few weeks, last month maybe, of people talking about the Great Tribulation, about people talking about prepping, prophesying certain things, etc., etc. We really need to be prepared on all levels, body, soul, spirit. I've been preaching and prophesying about this, and I'm going to continue to. Yes, you need to be prepped on a physical level, in the natural, on a body level, but you also need to make sure that you're coming into alignment with God's will. Well, on that level, are you where He wants you, where He has told you to go geographically? If He's told you to relocate, have you done that? Then, of course, on a soul level, have you done what He's told you to do in terms of relationships with people? Do you need to repent? Do you need to apologize? Do you need to reconcile? Do you need to end relationships? Are you supposed to be getting married to someone? Whatever. And then on a spirit level, the most important level of all, of course, you need to be repenting of your sins and getting your deliverance. And I cannot emphasize enough that if you don't want to be getting sick, okay, basically what God is ministering to me, what He is whispering to me, is that there are so many infirmities that are coming out that you're not going to be able to keep track of all the different names of them. Okay, I just saw something pop up about how pregnant women are getting some parvo v blah 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 whatever. Okay, basically everyone's just going to be getting sick, and there's going to be a bazillion different names, all these different diagnoses. It's evil spirits. Okay, that's what it is the spiritual realm is being, or is about to be, flooded with all kinds of evil spirits. And what the Lord has revealed to me, and I'm going to be teaching this officially in a couple months, is that our DNA is a receiver, it is a receptor, there's openings, and basically that's how people are going to get sick, is because these evil spirits are going to enter in through all these openings. You have to get your deliverance, you have to get rid of the spirits you already have, and then once those are out, then the openings can be closed. And there's like 7 levels or types of openings, and the entire process can take about at least 6 months. Okay, so anyway, I just thought it occurred to me to make this video, and I asked God, and He said, yes, I want you to make this video. I'm prompting you to make this video. So I just thought it was significant. Okay, He had me prophesy on August 1st, 2 weeks ago, that August is your time to prepare. You got half a month left, 2 weeks left, okay? And yeah, all of a sudden He's telling me, to keep $150 cash in my wallet. He's never told me to do that before. He's telling me to order 3 replacement filters for my vacuum. Like, think about, why would God tell me to do that, right? Unless supply chains are going to go down, unless there's going to be some significant events like, maybe a tsunami, whatever, okay? So I'm just making you aware, this is for you to take back to God. It's your responsibility to test everything and keep what is good. How do you test? You ask Him. You go to Him and you ask Him, and you discuss it with Him of what is His will for you, okay? What does He want you doing? So yes, here in the month of August, you need to be particularly prepping in the natural, but more importantly on a soul level, and most importantly on a spirit level. Are you aligned with God's will? Has He convicted you? Has He prompted you? Has He confirmed things to you and you still haven't done them? Every time you rebel against God's will, you are letting in evil spirits. That's what He has shown me. The 7th level of deliverance, those spirits come in through your rebellion, okay? And if you doubt God, that's level 6, okay? Spirits come in when you doubt God. Spirits come in when you rebel against God's will, okay? And in terms of what's coming down the pipeline here, in terms of everyone getting sick with this, that, and the other, if you want to deal with that ahead of time, well, okay, don't wait till you get sick. It's going to be too late, okay? You need to take care of it now on a spirit level by getting your deliverance. So my email address is on my About page. I'll put it in the description box below for you. Email me so I can start getting you going with your deliverance process. But anyway, I just thought that I would share what he had told me about keeping money in my wallet all of a sudden and ordering all this stuff. He's never told me to order this. He's never told me this stuff. This is all new, okay? Just recently, this month, he told me, I'm pretty sure it was this month, he told me to, at some point, to get stocked up on charcoal. He told me to keep $150 in cash in my wallet. He's telling me to get a urine hat for the toilet. He's telling me to get filters for my vacuum. Like, why would God tell me to do all this unless prices are going to go up, unless stuff isn't going to be available, unless something's going to start happening where I'm going to need this stuff? So just take it back to God, ask him, discuss it with him, and do what he tells you to do. I bless you all in the name of Yeshua, the Christ of Nazareth.